exciting indeed. We got 3 T20 games coming up and 3 50-over games, and this is the first game at the Rangiri Dambulu Stadium, which is the first T20 match. So let's show you how the program, or how the West Indies will be playing here. The first 3 games will be at Dambulla, as you know, today the first game, and then it ends on the 17th, and then we move on to Pallekele for the 350 overs, which will start on the 20th and end on the
July against India, 3-0. Now what hurts about that series was the top order scored runs. These two, along with Kusal Pereira, who's in next, and then there were collapses on all 3 occasions. Games that could have been won. Fortunes in the other formats have changed since. There's a different vibe about the Sri Lankan team, but they need results. Come up against a very good West Indian team. Basically thrive in this format. Pitch looks good. Just a little bit of grass, dry grass, which holds it together. Gives it decent bounce. 186 is the average score batting first year. 3 T20 internationals played prior to this. Pathum Nissanka, 118, his strike rate. It's getting better and better. It's actually improving every game that he does play. He'll be on strike. His partner is Kusal Mendis. Strike rate a lot better, but immensely talented, these two. Rangiri Dambula Stadium, fantastic stadium, strategically situated in the central property. Lucky, very, very lucky was Nissanka, the first boundary of the innings.
Yeah, West Indies will see this as a small win, that they've been able to keep Sri Lanka from scoring boundaries on a good surface for the first 14 deliveries, but don't mind this from Shepherd with it.
Earlier in the day, again, Shepherd follows him, but he finds a way to get himself and his team 4 runs.
Yeah, you can only smile as a bowler. Yeah, Shepherd understands. 2 good deliveries. First, a short one.
From different parts. Edge gone. There was width. The shot was on. He got lucky a couple of times, but the one he should have creamed, he nicks through.
Great commitment to the series for Romario Shepherd. Nissanka gone for 11, 20 for 1.
Look at those runs there, Kusal Pereira, 4-year-old. Oh yes, I told you, left-hander is always good to. Vikramasinghe can also bowl. This is a top shot. He hits it on the top of the bounce, right from the year bonus. Bowled across the line he goes. Lanka lose another.
With the new batter coming to the crease, suspect that's why Robman Powell went back to Shamar Springer, top of all for the right. West Indies start well. Pereira gone for 6, 27 for 2.
For Sri Lanka. He's picked that up. Very good shot. Couple of bounces for 4.
shot of the mark. Over bits. Lovely. Beautifully done. 6. The first real aggression from Kusal Mendis off the middle of the bat. I think the mistake from Alzari Joseph was the line. The length was full, but on the leg stump.
This was a freebie. Down the leg side, Kusal.
Again. Has gone all the way, but it has enough legs to go for 4. Releases the pressure. That was quicker.
Smart batting by Kusal Mendis. Anticipating the length to be slightly shorter. Mainly because the fuller delivery was the previous one. Hanging back.
4. That's poor bowling. Really poor bowling by Shepherd. Short fine leg in the circle. That was asking.
Dragged down by Shepherd. Cannot.
See, this is what I was talking about. He didn't get hold of it, but might bounce away to the boundary. See, that's the danger. The 50's up. What you said was right, provided he starts in the right line. That time starting more straighter, and that angle helps him to go over the top.
It's about the length. I thought the line was okay. Trying to bowl wicket to wicket, stump to stump. It's just better.
Done him. That's bowled. Pushed quicker. Kusal Mendes surprised by it. That was much quicker. Spoke about taking pace off. He bowled the first 2 deliveries slower, searching for turn. That one went with the arm. The angle fired in.
Yeah, from 84 in his spell. Mendes gone for 19.
Find the boundary. Oh, Kenny, yes he can. Moti got there in time, but there is some dampness on that outfield. I wonder if he just slipped.
Now he did the hard work with the catch conventionally, even down the ground.
There he goes again. Another misfield. West Indies have had their struggles tonight in the outfield. Devin Lewis down at that deep point boundary.
Now good at Kishmoti.
He's hit it straight and well enough all the way over the rope for 6. First of the evening for Kamindu, 83 for 3 after 10. Opposing players and coaches. Well picked up. Have to be cognizant of the 3 deep fielders leg side. Quality of Lanka.
I think we'll have to take a closer look as to whether this is about the Sri Lankan partnership at the moment on this kind of surface.
Using his feet and hit very straight.
The secret,
his feet. That is magical. So much smarts and awareness involved in that stroke.
brings up the 100, that stroke, in just 11.3 overs.
Will before more. So 3 boundaries for Springer on debut, under pressure.
Well, you got a feel for the young man here. That delivery is not bad at all. Doesn't deserve to go for a boundary.
Oh, lovely. He went fuller this time. He's collected all of it. That's the 50 partnership.
On the pads, working the angle. Kamidu Mendes. He's scoring at 150. It's been a century.
He gets it. The slower bouncer into the pitch, controlled by Mendes. His second half century, it's a quality one. What a player, showing consistency, showing a lot of class and maturity. He's got all of that. He's hit it well, hit off in the circle. Lanka goes in that direction.
See, that's what Kamidu Mendes was trying and he missed out. Lanka this time connects. There's a big gap on the offside in the game.
Low ball, he's picked it up nicely. That's a perfect little drop kick.
This is not great bowling. You have the mid-off up, you take the pace off, and you bowl in that zone of the arc for Charit Lanka. And he needed no second invitation.
His last ball of his spell. Hit well, hit down the ground, it's 4. 140 for 3.
Bring up first over, expensive. Swung away, fielder back. And that is a very, very good catch. Well judged, Roston Chase.
Shamar Springer has made a name for himself, bowling well in the death overs. It's a brilliant knock. With the man in form, coming the Mendes 51 of 40, 7 and 8.
Pulled away this time. The left-hander gets it fine enough for 4. It also brings up the half-century for Tariq Lanka. The 6th in this format, his 2nd in 2024, his 1st as captain of Sri Lanka. Top edge, will it go over? Yes, it does. The man at 45, King, interested, but the ball runs away for 4. Perfect for Rajapaksa joins the party. 6 runs. Oh, now, has that got enough? No, it doesn't. And it's an outstanding catch in the end from Evan Lewis.
Fantastic catch. Never easy. It went a mile of Sri Lanka gone. 59. Sri Lanka 160.
The better option. Unless it's full and straight outside the off stump. Crunching stroke from Rajapaksa.
It's got to be said. This is ordinary bowling by Alzari Joseph. Mid off in the circle, extra cover in the circle, and you bowl a half volley way outside the off stump, asking for trouble. That too in the slot. Player of Alzari Joseph's caliber, his experience, it's not good enough.
Swung away, there's a fielder back, and it's another very, very good catch. Gudakesh Moti running to his right side.
Just underneath it and takes a very good catch. With the ball.
That's firmly struck. That is a very good hit down the ground.
And that's the power this boy possesses. Slow ball again, it's a bad delivery. In the arc.
2 balls remain in the innings. Face off it again. Oh, wonderful work. Shea Hope perfects the run out.
I'm in the world. Bullseye. He's gone for 1. Lanka 175 for 7.
Sri Lanka's 20 overs. Struck over extra. Will it be a boundary? Yes, it will. It's the finish that Sri Lanka would have wanted. And it's given them a fighting score. 179 for 7 in 20.
That's certainly Mahesh Dikshan can. Play outside the off stump. Slow ball attempted by Romario Shepherd. Mahesh Dikshan, that's a good shot. Oh, extra cover, never easy in the back foot. 1 bounce to the boundary. Definitely the momentum going into the break is with the Sri Lankan team.
They'll go away and think, well, the surfaces look good. It would need
well attended. Tambul borders a lot of cricket playing districts, and these question is, will the skipper use Kamido Mendes himself for a few overs? If the surface starts to respond to the spinners, that will be the interesting point.
20 World Cup. But the reason he's back, Roshan, is because at his best, when he got those 2
numbers, and his strike rate too is very impressive, and his average is good. Got close to 1,000.
hitting with the swing. And what a way to mark your return to T20 international cricket. Starts at a maximum.
Brilliant shot. He picked up the line, picked up the length. So much of power. You speak about his strike rate. Take a look at this. The length was perfect. The angle was right as well. And a perfect...
Didn't get it out the middle of the bat, Lewis, but they've got a square field set. So it will roll into the boundary. Good into the over, 11 from the first. Picked up early. First boundary for Brandon King.
Looked easy, isn't it? The ball came onto the bat and hit with a lot of power. And he gets a boundary. That's a good start to the over. West Indies striking at close to 13 runs. And why you could see just back of a length. And Dabulla, as for short, and he was just advancing and hitting through the line. And in fact, the pictures are so good here at Dabulla, and don't forget that the LED lights, in fact, that's the only stadium in Sri Lanka that has LED floodlights. And it is a great place to play cricket, great place to bat. Out the young cricketers coming through. Another one. Oh, what good batting this is. Really good batting. He's taken a liking to Asita Fernando. Already 13 runs. This is King. We spoke about their strike rate, and they're clearly telling us why they're so dangerous.
Using his feet again. This has been a trend of the innings for Brandon King.
Well, he's looking good. He is looking to make a statement. He's setting the tone. He's taken on the fast bowlers. He's now looking to take on Tikshana. Excellent use of the feet. Plenty of power.
Crafty. I don't know whether it was intentional, but Brandon King will certainly say it was.
Well, that was a good delivery, but he's unlucky. That was perfect. Slower deliveries and the Yorker. But then, this game, well, there is no reward for good ball.
Fernando swinging it both ways. Top edge. Saw a few of them when Sri Lanka were batting. In the power play, you can't have more than 2 fielders outside the circle. So, a couple of good deliveries going for boundaries. Runs flowing, 45 for none.
Lovely, lovely shot. Good timing from Lewis.
It wasn't that a bad delivery by Mahesh Tikshana. Probably fifth off stump, back of the length. In the pace, whatever Lewis was looking for. But he did really well. Hit the ground very hard.
Is it that again? The offside is strength. You give him width, he'll hammer them.
Mahesh Tikshana saw Brendan Kim coming down and he fired way outside the off stump. Still Brendan Kim got lots of bat. Not the middle of the bat.
Play. Upish, safe. Another boundary. 13 off Tikshana's over. West Indies are 58 for none. Around the wicket. Is picked up. Pathirana. And get to it. It skips away. Another boundary. A little messy from the Sri Lankans.
A poor bit of fielding by Matisha Pathirana. Trailing hand. The fingers. The ball, and it just went for the boundary. It could have been only a couple of runs here. Slow ball to start with, bottom of the bat. Straight away, Evan Lewis doing the right thing. Putting the pressure on the bowler.
He went after it. Upish. Very high. It goes a long way. On the charge, Evan Lewis.
That would have easily cleared any ground in the world. Rangiri Damul International Cricket Stadium is not the biggest, comparing the grounds around the world. To my bottom dollar, that would have cleared. Cross the seam. Not too sure whether it's a slow ball or not. But in the arc, and Evan Lewis keeping a good shape, like King.
Again he goes, this time offside. Couple of bounces, skips away. Expensive over. 3 balls only in this over. 15 off it already.
Inexperience, rattled.
0.5. The economy 10.5. That's 4. Nicely controlled by Lewis.
The first 3 deliveries, googlies. The first one to Evan Lewis off the back foot, punch towards long on. Second one, Brendan King came down the track. Third one, the free hit. King is not a bad option.
Oh, wow. He's hammered it. Pathirana went short. Over mid-wicket.
That was a monster. Not a slow ball. 144 clicks by Matisha Pathirana. That went to mine. Again, easy clear. would have cleared any ground in the world. Don't think it was a bounce attempted by Matisha.
Four more. 50. That's 50 to Brandon King, his 11th. And third in 2024. He's striking at 208. A wonderful knock.
I think it's just a little bit too easy like that. That is a massive six. They're hitting sixers for fun. The 100's up.
Yeah, the 100's up in just 52 balls, Roshan. 43 of those to Evan Lewis. With that six, 52 to Brandon King. But the thing they've done so well, Roshan, get a couple of early wickets.
My goodness me, that is massive. I was just looking at the flight. And how high did that go, Tino? I was speechless. I was just trying to catch where the ball had gone. And it has ended up in the crowd.
Yeah, that boundary, 70 plus meters. I'm talking about the boundary to where the rope is.
Respect. This is Patirana, pace off, take up. That's the wicket they were searching for. A wicket finally, courtesy of very good catch. Patirana taking pace off, that was the cutter. Got him playing a little bit early.
Yeah, you can see him just stabbing at the ball because he's expecting the ball to get onto him a little bit quicker than it did. At the moment, any breakthrough at any time crucial for Sri Lanka. Entertaining.
From two, so Patirana. The other one, oh, this one, corner ball. Well, Sri Lanka's got two in quick time. And they've got the number 3 batsman, Sheho. See, that's what they wanted. That is exactly what the doctor ordered for the Sri Lankan bowlers. You get one, you got another one. 107 and 114.
Yeah, that one just held on the surface, didn't it? Didn't go on to the batter as quickly as he expected. And we did mention earlier that the Sri Lankan bowlers on this surface would be able to get this kind of purchase. So the second wicket falls. Casey had contact with the boundary.
Drags it again from outside the off stump. That's a boundary. Dragged it well wide from outside the off stump and finishes the over well. 123 for 2. At the moment, 52 or 51. Down the wicket this time. Should be taken. Should be taken. Yes. Kusal Pereira. I'm sure that was the wicket Sri Lanka was after. And King goes.
Well, if you're not sure, the Sri Lankan fielders are, and certainly the crowders, Roshan. Certainly the wicket that Sri Lanka needed and the wicket that they wanted. And it was spin to do the trick once again. Eventually he got himself under it, Kusal Pereira, and the changes worked. Outstanding contribution from Brandon King. 33 balls, 63. Visitors, West Indies, looking good in the air. Balls of catch it. Wanindu Hasaranga will not put opportunities like this down. The shot was on, the execution is what the problem was for Robin Powell.
Mahesh Deekshana breaks the partnership. It was threatened to finish the game off for West Indies. 32 runs partnership. Wasn't that short? But he made decent connection for the ball to travel that far, almost 65 meters. Easy catch by Wanindu Hasaranga. Skipper Powell gone for 13, West Indies 160 for 4.